in the car, right?
Yeah.
Can you? Because I don't. If she just gets on, will she just keep going?
She should. Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell her.
Yeah, because I'll just have this play. I'll just have this in the background, and then when it's ready, I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah. My sister was you might find it a few years.
The ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. Now you can take your seat.
My point exactly. Gentlemen, in 2 minutes, the ceremony will begin. Please take your seats. Given this unprecedented occasion, and with the circumstances facing our nation, our ceremony is altered. For guests unable to be in person, today's program is being streamed through social media. You may experience a delay, so we would like to thank you in advance hands for understanding. For the guests in person, please always keep your mask on and stay in your designated seats. There is hand sanitizer and other personal protection equipment available in every aisle. Thank you to everyone here, virtually or otherwise, for celebrating the great accomplishments of the cadets commissioning here today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Roadrunners 2021 commissioning ceremony. This afternoon, you will witness the MS4 cadets appointments of the United States, transforming them from cadets into commissioned officers in the United States Army. They have met the military and educational training standards and are now ready to accept the commission that is central to their future roles in the defense of our great nation. Today's ceremony is a traditional military event that is rich with symbolism and heritage. It recognizes these cadets' formal leadership development, their problem-solving abilities, and their dedication to our nation, and their belief in the overarching foundation of professional ethics. Today we are honored to have in attendance several distinguished guests. On behalf of the entire Roadrunner Battalion, we would like to thank them for their participation today and their ongoing contribution to our Army and battalions. Joining us today is the 5th Brigade Army Commander, Mark Olson. We are also honored to have in attendance Sergeant Major Jonathan Saunders, Engineer, 1st Cavalry Division from Fort Hood. To the family and friends of our commissioning seniors, as well as the members of the Roadrunner Battalion joining us via social media, please join me in a round of applause for our distinguished guests. Ladies and gentlemen, rise for the playing of the national anthem by the 323rd Fort Sam Houston Army Band, and remain standing for the invocation provided by Sergeant First Class Jeremy Chinnis.
Ladies and gentlemen, rise for the playing of the national anthem by the 323rd Fort Sam Houston Army Band, and remain standing for the invocation provided by Sergeant First Class.
Let us pray. Dear Lord, thank you for answering the prayers of so many this day. Bless these commissionees as they begin the new stage of their lives. Be with them throughout their travels. Protect them against the dangers in the present and in peace and war, so they may continuously return to you in thanksgiving, Lord. Continue to enlighten their minds, strengthen them in body and spirit, so that they may accomplish all you may place before them. We ask this in your name.
Thank you, Sergeant First Class Chinnis. You may be seated. a special occasion for our cadets as admission to the rank of Second Lieutenant in the United States Army. They have had many special people in their lives, such as parents, teachers, mentors, family members, or close friends to help them achieve their success. As heard repeatedly from those who have served or currently serving, words cannot express the value of having a good support system. To those of you in the audience who have served as a part of your support system, we thank you. Your tireless dedication played a part in leading them here today. As you listen to the words of today's ceremony, know that your child, sibling, spouse, family member, or friend made a voluntary choice to become an Army officer, charged with protection of our great nation. They will serve a cause greater than themselves, something few people outside of the military understand. Support their decision and respect them for their courage to begin a unique yet rewarding career as a commissioned officer. The Roadrunner Battalion has a prestigious history that dates to 1979, when it was initially a part of St. Mary's University, Army ROTC. Then in 1982, it became a separate program. Since that time, the Roadrunner Battalion has grown in both size and prestige. Presently, the Roadrunner Battalion is one of 36 universities within the 5th ROTC Brigade. The Roadrunner Battalion operates from the University of Texas at San Antonio, and it serves as host schools for Northwest Vista College, San Antonio College, Palo Alto Community College, Wayland Baptist University, and Texas A&M University at San Antonio. After today's commissioning, the number of second lieutenants commissioned through the UTSA Army ROTC program rose to over 850, which reflects the long history of exceptional leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, the Roadrunner Battalion's Professor of Military Science, Lieutenant Colonel Kristen Schifrin.
Good evening. Colonel Olson, Sergeant Major Saunders, distinguished guests, family, friends, and supporters of the Roadrunner Battalion, and to those viewing virtually, welcome to the Spring 2021 commissioning ceremony. It is truly an honor to be present today as we commission these 23 cadets to the rank of Second Lieutenant, commissioned officers in the United States Army. They have worked extremely hard to be standing here today. To the family members, friends, and supporters of these cadets, thank you for your support to help your loved one accomplish their goal of becoming a second lieutenant. The Army is a family affair, and we would not be able to accomplish our mission without the help from our family members and support systems. Thank you. A few more thank yous are warranted for those who worked tirelessly to ensure today's ceremony happened. This class is the Agile class. We started planning for today's ceremony early in the fall semester. Cadets Marquez, Blanchard, and Barnes have worked for months to find a venue and to get a plan approved by both the university and the Army, ensuring all protocols were followed to have a face-to-face event. It hasn't been easy. And in their truly agile fashion, we officially locked in this venue 7 days ago. Major Spires took the lead of the cadre oversight, ensuring all of the finer details were ironed out in a very short time to ensure today was successful. And cadets, thank you very much for being the voice of today's ceremony as the MC. Master Macias, thanks for putting your NCO touch on today's ceremony to ensure that it's a top-notch event and a memory to last for years to come. As my battle buddy and the MS3 instructor for this cohort, I appreciate all you've done to help run this program and prepare our cadets to be future leaders. Great job to the team, and thanks for all you did. Please join me in a round of applause. To the leadership at UTSA, Texas A&M San Antonio, and Wayland Baptist University, while you cannot be a part of today's ceremony in person, we thank you for your continued support to our cadets and to our program. It's an honor to be a part of the Roadrunner, Jaguar, and Pioneer teams. To the commissionees, the profession which you are about to enter will not be easy. You are joining this profession of arms during a very unprecedented time, and your leadership, now more than ever, will be critical to the units which you will be a part of. I'm excited for each and every one of you as you begin this journey, and know that you are absolutely ready for this task. I can say with confidence, that you guys are all ready to lead America's sons and daughters. This evening, it is an honor to welcome our current brigade commander, Colonel Mark Olson, as our guest speaker. Colonel Olson enlisted in the Army in 1992 as a psychological operations specialist and then commissioned as an infantry officer from Claremont and Kennet College in 1996, where he studied history. He has a wealth of experience in leadership positions from platoon leader, company commander, operations officer, executive officer, and battalion commander. Throughout his career, he served at multiple echelons spanning from platoon to brigade to human resource command and training and doctrine command. He speaks Russian, attended the French Joint Staff College, and was a military history instructor at the United States Military Academy. Colonel Wilson has deployed multiple times to Bosnia and Macedonia, as well as Iraq. Colonel Wilson is currently commanding the 5th ROTC Brigade here at JBSA and is married to Dr. Margaret Wilson, where they have 2 children. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me give a warm Roadrunner welcome to Colonel Wilson.
Thank you for that very warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening. It's a pleasure to honor these 23 exceptional cadets who, in a few minutes, will give their oath to serve our nation. Before we commission them, I'd like to recognize their family and friends. This journey has not been a solitary one. Each of you have already made a great contribution to your country by instilling in these future officers the value of hard work, the need for discipline, and the importance of service to our great nation. Your guidance and support has led each of these cadets to this significant moment in their lives. And without you, many of these cadets would not be standing here today. I am keenly aware of the pride you must feel for these future leaders who will, in very short order, be responsible for America's most precious resource, our fellow citizens, the sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers who have volunteered to serve in our Army. I also want to recognize the faculty and staff of the University of Texas at San Antonio for all their hard work, dedication, and professionalism in preparing these future officers. We can't thank them enough for a job well done. We must also recognize the officers, non-commissioned officers, and civilians of the Roadrunner Battalion for their commitment to these cadets. Your efforts have set these young men and women on the road to success in the 21st century. Please join me in a round of applause for all the cadre, faculty, and staff that make up UTSA ROTC program. Commissioning ceremonies mark an important and singular moment when the Army passes the mantle of leadership and trust to a new Army officer. It is a culmination of a superior blend of civilian and military education, many months of training, and consistent mentorship and leadership by cadre and staff. These cadets have proven they have the mettle to thrive in a rapidly evolving world. They have displayed agile and adaptive thinking. We believe they have the capacity to lead, inspire, and thrive in the most demanding circumstances. We know these young men and women will thrive by creating effective, innovative solutions to complex problems in the near future, often with minimal resources and beyond their last order. These are the fundamental skills needed to lead in our Army today and into the future. And these cadets, soon to be the Army's newest officers, are ready for the challenge. To the cadets, congratulations on reaching this milestone. You have done an incredible job managing the responsibilities of ROTC while balancing a full class load and excelling as students and cadets. You should be proud of your efforts. I know the rest of us are. As a commissioned officer in the United States Army, you are a soldier and an unwavering defender of the Constitution. There is no greater demonstration of the trust of the Republic than awarding one of its citizens an officer's commission. By accepting this trust, you carry also a corresponding burden and moral responsibility to live up to our nation's expectations. The American people set the bar very high for each of us in uniform. You must always remember the U.S. Army exists for one reason: to support and defend the Constitution of the United States, to be guardians of freedom, defending our interests and the American way of life. The Army will continue to answer the call to fight our nation's wars whenever and wherever they may occur. You are expected to prevail. That is the Army's non-negotiable compact with the American people, and each of you will help us keep that most sacred and moral responsibility. All Army officers begin their careers taking today's oath as they receive their commission. This oath is simple and deliberately unconditional, pledging loyalty not to any individual or political party, but to the Constitution of the United States, a legal document that symbolically represents every American citizen. In a moment, we'll give this solemn oath, and the future of our soldiers and our nation will come to rest in your hands. This is a tremendous responsibility and an incredible honor. Those of you commissioning today, first, welcome to the profession of arms. You are the future of the United States Army. You will lead our Army into the future as it confronts and surmounts the unknown obstacles that the future holds. I've thought long and hard about what advice to give at this point an old soldier to young ones. The first is simple. Master our profession. To start, be able to execute the fundamental skills of your branch at night, in the rain, on little sleep, and train your unit to the same standard. You have learned much in reaching this point, but you still have even more to learn. Learning does not stop after your basic officer leadership course. It is a lifelong obligation. Embrace it. Be the leader you want to follow. Even in your short time as a cadet, you have learned what inspires others to follow and what does not. You will face many challenges in your Army career, regardless how long it lasts. Find optimism in the face of adversity. Know your soldiers and NCOs. Take care of them. Learn from them. If you let them, they will make you better. Great leaders make those around them better. Raise your peers to your left and right up. Help them exceed the standard. The Army is a team effort. Do everything you can to make the team better. The Army is also a large bureaucratic organization. Almost inevitably, at moments, it will leave you frustrated and fed up. At those moments, focus on what you are responsible for. Make your unit the best that it can be. You may not be able to solve every problem that you confront, but there is satisfaction in knowing you did everything you could to make to the small piece of the Army you are responsible for. Take a moment to thank your family, friends, and everyone who helped you get to this milestone. However long your Army journey is, 4 years or more than 30, you will want your family and friends with you long after your Army career is over. Never forget that. Road ahead will be full of challenges, rewards, and even moments when you question your life's choices. It should be an adventure every step of the way. Embrace the adventure. Go forth with confident optimism that you can face and overcome the obstacles in your path. And finally, you are full of potential. Now is the moment to begin fully reaching that potential. Thank you.
Thank you for those words, Colonel Olson. We will now begin the pinning ceremony. Select individuals chosen by the commissionees will pin the second lieutenant rank on the Army's newest leaders and stand by to witness their first official act as an officer, receiving their first salute. As is tradition in the United States Army, these newly commissioned officers will present a silver dollar to the first enlisted member to render them a salute. While the origin of the traditions are unclear, some say it is from the 19th century. Typically, the first salute comes from a current or prior enlisted family or friend of the new officer, or among one of their commissioning source instructors. The presentation of the coin symbolically acknowledges the receipt of respect due to the new lieutenant. The ritual recognizes those who have paved the way and is a commitment to serve with the same honor. At this time, we will begin calling our cadets by branch they were selected to serve. Following the pinning of their rank, the first salute will occur simultaneously. Air Defense Artillery. At this time, please welcome the cadet that has been selected for the Air Defense Artillery Corps. All officers selected for this branch will attend Basic Officer Leadership course at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Cadet Caitlin McDonald earned a Bachelor of Arts in Medical Humanities with a minor in biology from the University of Texas at San Antonio, where she received cum laude honors. She is selected for service on active duty. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by her mother, Monica, and grandmother, Elisa. Second Lieutenant McDonald will receive her first salute from retired Tech Sergeant Ernest McDonald. Tech Sergeant McDonald, go! Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating this newly commissioned officer into the Air Defense Artillery Corps. Armor. At this time, please welcome the cadets that have been selected for the Armor branch. Officers selected for this branch will attend Basic Officer Leadership course at Fort Benning, Georgia. Cadet Nathan Quick earned a Bachelor of Arts in English with a concentration in creative writing from the University of Texas at San Antonio, where he received cum laude honors. He is a distinguished military graduate ranked top 20% in the nation. He was selected for service on active duty in the Military Intelligence Branch with a branch detail in armor. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by his parents, Michael and Connie, sister Anna, and fiancée Joanna. Second Lieutenant Quick will receive his his first salute from Specialist 5th Class Michael Click. Daniel Schwartner earned a Bachelor of Business Administration in Economics from the University of Texas at San Antonio. He was selected for service on active duty in the Military Intelligence Branch with the branch detail in armor. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed Frank Hubert. Second Lieutenant Schwartner will receive his first salute from Master Sergeant Danny Casillas. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating these newly commissioned officers into the Army Corps. Aviation. At this time, please welcome the cadet that has been selected for the Army Aviation Corps. All officers selected for this branch will attend Basic Officers Leadership Course at Fort Rucker, Alabama. Cadet Kevin Ramirez earned a Bachelor of Applied Science with a concentration in Medical Laboratory Technology from Wayland Baptist University, where he received magna cum laude honors. He is a distinguished military graduate ranked top 20% in the nation. He served on active duty 7 years as a 68 kilo medical laboratory technician. He was selected to serve on active duty. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by his wife, Kiara, brother Kenneth, and his children, Echo, Ada, and Macy. Second Lieutenant Ramirez will receive his first salute Second Lieutenant Ramirez will receive his his first salute from his wife, Specialist Kara Peters.
Specialist Peters, post.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating this newly commissioned officer into the Aviation Corps. Cyber. At this time, please welcome the cadet that has been selected for the Army Cyber Corps. All officers selected for this branch will attend Basic Officer Leadership Course at Fort Gordon, Georgia. Cadet Brandon Stonionis earned a Bachelor of Applied Arts and Science from the University of Texas at San Antonio. He served on active duty for 6 years as a 17 Charlie Cyber Operations NCO. He was selected for service on active duty. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by his sister, Brittany. Second Lieutenant Stonionis will receive his first salute from Master Sergeant Danny Casillas.
That's our Casillas, post.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating this newly commissioned officer into the Cyber branch. Engineer. At this time, please welcome the cadets that have been selected for the Army Engineering Corps. Officers selected in this Engineering Corps will attend Basic Officer Leadership Corps at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. Cadet Catherine LeBeau earned a Bachelor of Arts in Anthropology from the University of Texas at San Antonio and was selected to serve on active duty. The rank of Second Lieutenant is affixed by her children, Connor, Chloe, and friends Jessica and Chelsea. Second Lieutenant LeBeau will receive her first salute from Specialist 5th Class James DeBeau. Specialist DeBeau, post. Cadet Christopher Sheehan earned a Bachelor of Arts in Management from Wayland Baptist University. He is commissioned through the Green to Gold program and has served on active duty for 10 years as a 12 Hotel construction engineering supervisor. He was selected to serve on active duty. The rank of second lieutenant is effaced by his wife, Roxanne, and their 3 children, CJ, Ariel, and Penelope. Second Lieutenant Sheehan's first salute will be given by Sergeant Major Jonathan Saunders.
Dominic Saunders, post.
Cadet Aiden Zerna earned a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science from the University of Texas at San Antonio. He has served 6 years in the Army Reserves as a 35 Fox intelligence analyst. He was selected to serve in the Army Reserves. The rank of second lieutenant is effaced by his parents, Deborah and William, and sister Erica and Victoria. Second Lieutenant Zerna's first salute will be given by Recruit Division Commander, Petty Officer First Class Edward Andrews.
Petty Officer First Class Andrew Pope.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating these newly commissioned officers into the engineer branch. Infantry. At this time, please welcome the cadet that has been selected for the infantry branch. Officers selected for this branch will attend the Basic Officer Leadership course at Fort Benning, Georgia. Cadet Christopher Paulson earned a Bachelor of Arts in Multidisciplinary Studies from the University of Texas at San Antonio. He served 5 years in the Army National Guard as a 92 Romeo parachute rigger. He was selected for active duty and will serve within the quartermaster branch with a branch detail in infantry. Second Lieutenant Paulson's rank is affixed by his parents, Stephen and Bree. Second Lieutenant Paulson's first salute will be given by Specialist Natalie Medrano.
Let's go. Post.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the newly commissioned officer into the infantry branch. Medical Service Corps. At this time, please welcome the cadets that have been selected for the Medical Service Corps. All officers selected for this branch will attend Basic Officer Leadership Course at Joint Base San Antonio, Fort Sam Houston, Texas. Cadet Edric Mailove earned a Master of Arts in Management with a concentration in Healthcare Administration from Wayland Baptist University. He is a distinguished military graduate, being ranked top 10% in the nation. He is commissioned through the Green to Gold program and has served 7 years on active duty as a 68 kilo medical laboratory specialist. He was selected for active duty. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by his wife, Ladalvin, daughters, Ileana and Neela, and his mother, Marana. Second Lieutenant Bay will receive his first salute from his father, Chief Petty Officer Manolo.
Chief Bay, post.
Cadet Allison Brady earned a Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology from the University of Texas at San Antonio, where she earned cum laude honors. She was selected for active duty. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by her parents, Kenneth and P. Young-suk. Second Lieutenant Braden will receive her first salute from retired Sergeant First Class Kenneth Braden.
Move, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating these newly commissioned officers in the Medical Service Corps. Military intelligence. At this time, please welcome the cadets that have been selected for the Military Intelligence Corps. All officers selected for this branch will attend Basic Officer Leadership Course at Fort Huachuca, Arizona. Cadet William Barnes earned a Bachelor of Applied Arts and Science with a concentration in Homeland Security from Texas A&M University, San Antonio. He received summa cum laude honors and is a distinguished military graduate, ranked top 20% in the nation. He is commissioned through the Green to Gold program and served 15 years as a 25 uniform signal support system specialist. He has been selected for service on active duty. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by his mother Gina and partner Sonia. Second Lieutenant Barnes will receive his first salute from Master Sergeant Danny Casillas.
That's our kid, Moses.
Cadet Matthew Bartlett earned a Bachelor of Business in Cybersecurity from the University of Texas at San Antonio, where he received magna cum laude honors. He was selected for service in the Army Reserves. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by his parents, Martha and Marty, and Lieutenant Colonel Shipwreck. His first salute will be given by Sergeant First Class Chinnis.
First class, Moses.
Cadet Tanner Blanchard earned a Bachelor of Science in Global Affairs and Intelligence Security Studies from the University of Texas at San Antonio, where he received magna cum laude honors and was awarded as UTSA's Most Outstanding Senior. He was selected for active duty. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by Lieutenant Colonel Schifrin and Major Christopher Rhodes. Second Lieutenant Blanchard's first salute will be given by Master Sergeant Danny Casillas.
That's our Casillas. Pose.
Cadet Gustavo de la Fuente earned a Bachelor of Science in Psychology, where he earned cum laude honors. He is commissioned through the simultaneous membership program. He was selected for the Army National Guard. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by his mother, Maria Father Artemia. His first salute will be given by PFC Valeria de la Fuente.
Right. Pose.
Cadet Cor Lopez earned a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering from the University of Texas at San Antonio, where she received magna cum laude honors. She is a distinguished military graduate ranked top 10% in the nation. She was selected to serve active duty. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by her parents, Sherry and Nelson. Second Lieutenant Marquez's first salute will be given by Specialist Brayden Marquez. She was selected to serve in the National Guard. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by her parents, Gilberto and Carmen Pagan. Second Lieutenant Pagan's first salute will be given by retired Master Sergeant Gilberto Pagan.
Move, LT.
Cadet David Westfall earned a Master's of Arts in Geography from the University of Texas at San Antonio, where he received magna cum laude honors. He is a distinguished military graduate, being ranked top 10% in the nation. He commissioned through the Green to Gold program and served 9 years as a 35 November Signal Intelligence Analyst. He was selected for active duty. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by his parents, Walter and Dorothy. Second Lieutenant Westfall will receive his first salute from Sergeant First Class Green.
Already voted.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating all the newly commissioned officers in the Army Military Intelligence Corps. for the Ordnance Corps. Officers selected for this branch will attend Basic Officer Leadership Course at Fort Lee, Virginia. Cadet Dominic Mercado earned a Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology from the University of Texas at San Antonio. He was selected for active duty. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by his sister and mother, Francesca and Marietta. Second Lieutenant Mercado will receive his first salute from his father, retired Sergeant First Class Frank Mercado.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the newly commissioned officer into the Ordnance Corps. Quartermaster. At this time, please welcome the cadets that have been selected for the Quartermaster course. Officers selected for this branch will attend Basic Officer Leadership Course at Fort Lee, Virginia. Cadet Brandon Mercado earned a Bachelor of Arts in History from the University of Texas at San Antonio. He was selected for active duty in the Quartermaster branch. The rank of Second Lieutenant is affixed by his mother and sister, Marietta and Amanda Mercado. Second Lieutenant Mercado will receive his first salute from his father, retired Sergeant First Class Frank Mercado.
Sergeant First Class Mercado. Post.
Second Lieutenant Mercado and his twin brother will now take a family photo together. The twins are four-year ROTC graduates and ROTC scholarship recipients. Please join me in congratulating the Mercado family. Cadet Derek Hornsby earned a Bachelor of Arts in Justice Administration from Wayland Baptist University. He served 6 years on active duty as a 13 Bravo Canyon crew member. He is commissioned through the Bridge to Go program and was selected for active duty. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by his mother, Alma, his wife, Candace, and daughter, Leilani. Second Lieutenant Hornsby will receive his first salute from Staff Sergeant Calvin Carter. Cadet Arlene Campos earned a Master's of Science in Sociology. She was selected for active duty. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by her family. Second Lieutenant Campos will be receiving her first salute from Sergeant Mindy Campos. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating all the newly commissioned officers in the Quartermaster Corps. Signal Corps. At this time, please welcome the cadet that has been selected for the Signal Corps. All officers selected for this branch will attend Basic Officer Leadership Corps at Fort Gordon, Georgia. Cadet Alexander Font earned a Bachelor of Arts in Communication and a minor in Business from the University of Texas at San Antonio. He was selected for the Army Reserve. The rank of second lieutenant is affixed by his wife, Tanya Font. and parents Patricia and Joe Vaughn. Second Lieutenant Vaughn will receive his first salute from retired Master Sergeant Patricia Vaughn.
That's not fun. Oh,
Yes, sir. Move it, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating this newly commissioned officer into the Signal Corps. The newly appointed lieutenants will now take the oath of office. The oath of office taken by these commissionees today is the same oath taken by American officers since 1776. Although the wording has changed over time, the vow to support and defend the Constitution, calling on to help of God to ensure faithful discharge of the duties and responsibilities associated with being an Army officer is still constant. In the next few minutes, you will witness the culmination of challenging training and academics, allowing these commissionees to wear the gold rank of second lieutenant in the United States Army. Two of the lieutenants will receive their oath of office by family members, and the remaining group will receive their oath from Lieutenant Colonel Shipwright. Second Lieutenant David Westfall will receive his oath of office from his wife, First Lieutenant Chibu. Please join me in congratulating the newly commissioned officers. Second Lieutenant Allison Brady will receive her oath of office from her sister, Captain Whitcomb, who is currently serving overseas in Afghanistan. Captain Whitcomb is currently deployed to Afghanistan in support of Operation Freedom Sentinel with the 10th Mountain Division out of Fort Drum, New York. She served as a military assistant to the United States Forces Afghanistan Deputy Chief of Staff of Operations, Brigadier General Joseph A. Ryan.
Raise your right hand and repeat. I state your name.
that I take this obligation freely, without any mental or purpose of evasion, and that I will well discharge the duties of the office, so help me God.